has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm.
What's the word, folks? What's the word? 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 We're back with it. We're back with it. We're back with it. Oh shit. Hold on. Where's the Discord? Game 9. And then my bad, DCP. I don't mean to be wasting your time, bro.
Slot the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Jacob Young, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. This one in the air, center field. Trout coming on. He's got it. And there's one down. Caminero goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Inside, almost got him.
Here we go, Sonny. Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Damn.
Foul ball left side. He'll see
Killing
another.
that shit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And a swing and a miss. No, with the shift on, hits right into it. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Chris Bassett. What should we keep an eye on here? Jesus Sanchez digs in now.
Ball, that's out.
Damn.
Swing and a ball popped up. Suarez under
Shouldn't
it.
have swung at that.
One up, one down.
Batting second, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Let's go. Good shit, Mike. Attaboy, brother. Let's get it.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Once he gets the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. Double play.
Damn, bro, come on.
What a twin killing to end the inning.
Killing our chances, man. Damn.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss, strike one. Swings through that one.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
This one in the air, center field. Trout on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Stowers.
Oh, that's out of there.
Question about this one, it's out
Fuck.
of here.
Good shit.
A solo shot.
Damn, that's horrible.
That one way inside.
Ooh.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that's the 3rd out.
Whew, okay. No doubt.
We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Adley Rutschman. Late swing, foul to the left.
Ah, damn, bro.
And there's
We
one
gotta
down.
do better.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Nah, bro, I'm not Riley Green.
Goes down
Damn.
looking.
Good shit.
Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals.
I was about to say, man, Pedro been getting base hits, bro, but not that time.
Back here in St. Louis, so up now for Chicago, Spencer Jones. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. That one ripped. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. In the dirt.
Dude, almost threw that shit away.
Man at second. High fly ball, right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Damn.
Jacob Young steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
Excuse me. I am not Riley Green from the Detroit Tigers, brother.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third.
Definitely need a better shortstop.
RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he...
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Ooh.
Base hit into center field.
Definitely need a better center. I mean, a better shortstop.
It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt
Getting
good.
fucked up right now on the mound.
2 runs across in the inning. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Oh, great stop.
Oh my goodness,
Over to
bro.
first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right.
filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of this.
That one is absolutely belted. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Runner from second scores as they add on. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Pop foul out of play off to the
Sonny's
right.
having a bad evening, folks.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ooh.
Grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0.
Really nice
Five-run inning, folks.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground,
Paul
it's going to
Skeens
find some holes.
And that is that.
Is that his name? I don't even know if that's his actual name.
Back here in St. Louis, now up for St. Louis, Javier Sanoja. Swing and a ground ball.
Ooh, good play.
Dive, throws from his knees.
Good
Nicely
play.
Done for the out. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that. Swing and a miss.
I don't even know why I swung at that.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Josh Young. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Damn.
Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, on to the fourth, Shea Langoliers steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Damn.
And ball 1.
That's horrible.
On the ground, out to short.
Let's go.
Throw on to Torkelson, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Right fielder, Spencer Jones.
Foul ball there. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Nasim Nunez. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Nunez, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Trout under it, and that'll do it.
This game, we have not been able to get any hits.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Now up for St. Louis, Jesus Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, Loud. On to first, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters before this game started.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Damn.
Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the air, left side. Stowers on the move. And the inning is over.
Good shit by DCP, man. He's shutting it down.
Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the fifth. Jacob Young steps to the plate for the White Sox. And it's fouled off.
Ooh.
Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's going to roll to the wall.
And he's fast as fuck, bro.
Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Damn, bro. Come on.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Gets him to chase after that one. Ball one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Brandon Lowe. He's grounded out a couple of times. Right side, hard hit. Torkelson steps on the bag, and there's two down.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Swings through that one for strike one. Comes up empty. And there's a ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Adley Rutschman.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's to third. Suarez sends it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The White Sox leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ooh.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
For the Cardinals.
Getting
Now
fucked
it's
up
the
right
DH,
now.
Pedro Pajes. Flied to right his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough, folks. I'm having a real tough
Back here
time
in
hitting.
St. Louis, top of the 6th inning. Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one fouled off.
fucked up one. I fucked
Swing
that
and
one
a
up
miss.
bad.
And a count 1-2. In the air to left center. And there's one away.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder Kyle Sowers.
First pitch swinging. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So up next for Chicago, Spencer Jones.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting this.
Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 6-0.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball.
Shit.
Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks.
We
Back
gotta
here
get
at
some
Busch
going
Stadium.
offensively,
Now
man.
up for St.
Anything at this point. Anything offensively would help.
Javier Sanoja.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And he swings through that one.
Shouldn't have swung at that. That's first base hit. It is
That
not.
ball's foul.
The 0-2.
Is that
And
it?
that's got extra bases written all
It is
over
not.
it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Swings
Dang.
through that.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young.
Young.
Now, this manager
Damn.
knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Getting fucked up, folks.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
The White Sox up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
The 1-2 comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
Up next for Chicago, third baseman.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Nick Riquet. Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And he makes the catch, and that'll do it. So back to the top of the order, leading off Jesus Sanchez. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
I forgot I was on stream,
Waste
y'all.
no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Makes the catch. 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a swing and a miss.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a swing and a miss there. Extra bases written all over it. Coming home. Across is the runner from first. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Foul ball there. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride to load, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 8th. Back here in St. Louis, ready to begin the 8th. Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ooh.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh.
This one smoked on its way out of here.
Smoked Gouda. Out of here.
So he goes yard to left. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Ooh.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. So up now for Chicago, Spencer Jones. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changed.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. White Sox add 1 on the solo shot.
Damn, that's crazy.
Back here in St. Louis, here's the Cardinal DH. Pedro Pajes. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jaden Hill.